Rightio. Darren Weeks joins me. He's just worked out how to get in trouble with the better half. 101, mate.
Yeah, it is. Not hard.
Not hard at all. Send them outside looking for a hat that's underneath your desk. Easiest way ever. Ready to run sale commences this Friday, coming in and concludes on Monday the 22nd, 6 p.m. I'll be going live as I normally do at the end of it. 5 lots in it. Darren, you have lot number 5, I suppose, is the best one. A Four Starzzz Shark filly out of a beautifully bred mare in Counterfeit Cash. What can you tell people about her?
Yeah, she's a nice filly, not a massive big filly. She's probably going through a growth spurt now, as she needs to go out in the paddock a little bit. But yeah, she's a really nice moving filly. We haven't had her that long. She hasn't got a lot of work, but yeah, moves along really well and nice filly to work with.
You bought the mare. Basically, you're saying to me just there before we started, you bought the mare as a broodmare proposition.
Yeah, I liked her. I really liked the family, and that's why I bought the mare. And that's why I, wanted to muck around with the first foal out of her, to give her a go type thing. She's a nice filly and, well-bred filly, so that's the reason.
Four Starzzz Shark we don't have to sell him. He's done a brilliant job. He's a little bit of a much maligned stallion, but he is still well and truly in the favour, especially at last year's Nutrien sale down in Melbourne. There was a couple of Lenny the Sharks, and they were very, very keenly sought after.
Yeah, but that can fill of blood in there, that's just tried and true and that's performed.
Yep. And then you go on the mare's side, and this is the one, a live or die filly you take, a fake left you take, and in the pocket you take, and you've got them all. You even can go back. You can go back about 5 generations. You've got a lumber dream mare.
Yeah, she's a well-bred mare, and she's got good families there and good strength there in the families. Like, there's heaps of winners there and real good strength in that family.
Yep. The mother herself, she won 6 of 46. She had another 7 seconds and 5 thirds, and a PB of 156. So she's got all the right credentials there. Yeah,
she has. And that's why I like her, and that's why I wanted to get into this filly.
Right, I'm going to find out a little bit more about Medowie Lodge in a minute, but there's no ready-to-run video at the time of this going up. I'll probably put it up tonight so people are aware that the sale is on, and we want to keep promoting them and going out that way. You had a little bit of bad luck. Basically, the trials were called off.
Yeah, we had a big massive storm come through here last week, and it wasn't real good. So it was raining and everything else, so we had to scratch her, and she'll go around this Wednesday night at the trials and get video from there.
I'm doing the lot number 2, I think it is, for Shane Sanderson. I'm actually going up to do that tomorrow because they've had a similar sort of thing. Everyone's had it. It's been a little bit inclement, but the video will go up. How tall a horse is she? You said she's going for a growth spurt there, but how tall does she stand?
She's probably about 15, 2 hands. But yeah, probably just needs to thicken up. She just needs that little bit of a spell now, and she's grown probably a hand and a half since we've got a gear now, and thickened up really nice. So she won't be an early goer, but she will go as a 2-year-old.
Rightio. Now, bit of insight into Medowie Lodge. Firstly, whereabouts are you based?
Yeah, we're about 20 minutes north of Newcastle, in a place called Medowie. The place was named after old Medowie Prince. He was a nice campaigner for us, and we named the place after him. So, yeah.
So, I know the answer to this because I've already got it. Standardbred's a pride of place there?
Absolutely.
Yep. Okay, so it's predominantly a standardbred farm, but it's actually not, because we went on to that part in a minute. So I know you used to drive. Do you still drive?
No, I drive the rough ones. I'm a bad driver. You see me on one wheel, it's got no chance. I don't drive anymore. It's just, I do trials and that's all I do. I just get them right for drivers and put the good fellas on who can drive. How
many do you train? Do you train many at all?
Yeah, we've got about 10 in work now. We do a lot of babies. We're more of an educator than trainers type thing. I'd rather educate babies. That's what we love to do. We've got a few racehorses in work now, but I'd rather do babies.
Yeah, and as you said there, you do them to sell. Like you're into selling horses, and another part of it, which we'll get to in a sec. But predominantly, you like to sell them, move them on, and see them race with other people.
Yeah, we sold 8 last year at the sales, I think there was, and we've got 4 in Nutrien this year, and a few on the other in APG. We'll pick 1 or 2 fillies, but that's it. There's a broodmares, but everything's for sale. Yeah, everything's for sale.
Do you enjoy the sales side of things? You said there you got horses at Nutrien and at APG. You enjoy that side of it?
Yeah, we do. Yeah, that's how we just turn them over and move them on.
Yep, and continue to do them. That way, you're very active at the sales. You bought at I think at the Nutrien sale last year. Plus, you bought at one of the online auctions as well, I believe.
Yeah, we bought a filly on the online auctions, and our major mare out of Betters, out of Undercover Lovers family. I bought her. I just liked her family. She's enfolded down by the seaside now. She's got a positive test. We just kept buying a few just to replace the ones we turn over. It's just got to get turnover, as everyone knows with broodmares. Commercial lines anyway. Just got to keep turning them over.
The Seasides are well looked after. That's one of my other sponsors, Woodlands. That's what I was looking for. But I thought I better not go and throw another hat on. But I'll be like, what's he doing? Cash for comments. Everyone thinks I am a little bit of cash for comments, but that's okay. I'm out there to try and promote it. And I want to promote what you guys do, because this is a part of it. And, this interview is, so this online sale commences on the 19th and goes through and finishes on the 22nd at 6 o'clock. Anyone that's been a part of them, and some people don't like them, I'm going to be interested in how you say it, how you found them, Darren, as well. 6 o'clock, sale ends, but then they will reset every time someone bids on a horse for 30 seconds. This sale won't go for that long because there is only the 5 lots, but when there's a lot of horses, it can go, the first time I did it, I think, which might have been your Winter Woolies when you purchased that horse. Yeah. It was about 48 minutes. We were still going. I wasn't sure what to expect. So make sure you're ready at 6 o'clock to start getting your bids in. But don't think at 6 o'clock if you've won the horse you're going to win it, because you've got to be there and be ready, and people will continue to bid against you and go that way. How do you find that experience? Yeah,
it was good. I liked it. I had a couple of mares picked out, and I dropped out on one and went for this other mare. But I was getting a few nasty looks at you better stop bidding and stuff like that. So that's the worst part. Then you had to go and hide in somewhere and have another bid. So that was the worst part of the sale. But that's sales and auctions, and that's what you do.
Some people don't like those. Some people like them to go through in numerical order, and if you're knocked out of the park and that. But to be able to set a budget for certain horses, and once that's met, you can actually move on to the next one. I think it's good. I love doing them live because I got no idea where they're going or what's going on, but I just enjoy it. I think it's a great way, a different way of doing it.
Yeah, it's good. Like, I had a lot after the one we purchased, and I would have probably dropped out of the first one and went for the second one and probably lost on that one as well, and I wouldn't have come out with a horse. So I think it's good like that. I come back to that one and we had a real good go at the other one. So one just went over our budget. We came back to the other one and it hit our budget and we got it. So, it was really good. We wouldn't have got that mare.
Yeah. No, that's very good. It has foaled down?
No, she's just gone back in foal. She's in foal now. But she was a maiden mare. She's in foal to Seaside. So. Yep. No,
very good. Now, the next part of what you and your partner, and I forgot her name. I'm good at that. Emma. How many... So when I was talking to him to start this interview, you're sorting out service fleets. How many serves or stallions do you have to look after? Not all standardbreds. We've got to clarify this. We'll get onto that in a sec. But yeah.
Yeah, there's about 16 or 18 stallions that are on our books to be collected. They may only do 1 or 2 every year, but then there's other horses that may do 20 or 30 stallions, 20 or 30 mares. We did 5 or 6 today. I think we collected. And sent away and everything else. So it's pretty full on.
So 16 or 17 stallions on your property?
No, we have them off farm. They come in. There's half of them come in and get collected here, and we have 3 that are away on an owner's property, and I collect them up there. We go up there, we collect the stallions on their mounts, and then bring the semen back and do everything there and all that. Yeah, but then we have the other stallions come in here and get collected here and do all the work here.
And do you have mares on your farm? Like, have you got a big farm?
Yeah, we haven't got a lot of acreage here. We've only got 40 acres here on farm, so a lot of mares come and go. They'll come here, get served, go home, and get tested as they come. We've probably got 20 or 30 dry mares here now at the moment, about 15 or 16 mares and foals. So they just come and go and get transported around sort of things. So but we do about 160 odd mares a year here.
That's serving. Do you guys foal them down as well?
Yeah, we've got about 25, I think we did this year, 25 or 30 or something like that. So, yeah, we've got a bit of a break now. I think we've got 10 days break between our next one. And so, yeah. So, yeah, it's not too bad. We'll get a little bit of sleep.
That's a good number. I do some things here for Rasta Trotters, Northern Rivers Equine. They're pushing like 100 mares to foal down. That's what I was thinking. When you're starting to say you're serving 17 stay or collecting 17 stay, I'm thinking you can't be doing everything. You nearly are, though. You're nearly the one-stop shop.
Yeah, we are. We do everything ourselves. It's a lot easier. We do everything ourselves here. Now we've done it and how I've been taught. But this is low numbers what we used to do. I used to work at Alabar for 4 years. And we had up to 1,100 mares on farm, and there was 550 mares and foals on farm one time back in 97, 98, whenever it was. So that was big numbers back then.
Do you enjoy it? It's sort of a dumb question because you don't do it if you don't. But do you enjoy it?
We do enjoy it, but some days you say why. But that doesn't matter what you do. You always say that, but. Yeah, we do enjoy it.
Very, very good.
Yeah, it's good to see foals you've done and they go to the sales or, people have them and they win races with them and you get enjoyment out of that.
Yeah, no, good insight, mate. I really enjoy it. If I get the chance, I'm going to get up there. That's for sure. I keep saying this to every person I interview. My wife and daughter won't see me for 6 months. I reckon I'll be going around. But I think...
if you do come up, we'll put you on the best track in Australia.
Newcastle?
No, Ruby Beach. We'll put you on the beach. We'll work a couple of hours on the beach.
I can handle that. That is good.
Yeah, straight lines. We haven't the last couple of months been working on the beach, but we generally go up to the beach working on straight lines on the beach. And like morning tide, it's like at 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, you can't get any better. Sun's just coming up and
best time. Don't tell me you're going to do me a Darren Hancock and say it's God's country, aren't you?
No, not yet. No. No, it's not what it rains here. This rains too much here.
Darren Hancock, that's all you get out of him, God's country. It's one of those places. Mate, I'm up for that. If I'm up there, don't you worry about that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm an early morning person too, so I'd love that, and I think that's what it's showing different sides of the industry, mate. So you're obviously not that far from the beach then? Yeah,
we're only 20 minutes. Yeah, only 20 minutes drive to the beach, and it's a beautiful beach.
Oh.
Yeah, you can get out and work horses up there. That's magic.
Sounds very good, mate. I reckon I could talk to you all night. So how long did you stay at Alabar?
I was there 4 years.
You just paused me.
Yeah.
That's okay. You're going to come back on the camera or not? Yep, good man.
You
just had a phone call, didn't you?
Yeah, the boss's mum.
If you hung up on her, she's got proof now that you've done it. You know you're in trouble, don't you?
Yeah, probably. So I'll get in trouble.
No, sorry, 4 or 5 years was it?
Yeah, I was there 4 or 5 years. Again. I was there 4 or 5 years just doing the breeding season. I was down there and worked with some really nice vets down there, and that's how I learned. Right. Yeah, so it was good.
All right. I better let you go. As I said, I could talk to you all night. We might catch up a bit later on in the season and that as well. But good luck with this online sale. Hopefully, I might even call you in over the phone, mate, once the sale starts or just prior to the sale starting and try and get some video footage once the video footage is up there as well, Darren. But thanks very much for joining me, mate. Good luck. Welcome to the Nutrien family, and hopefully we can get plenty of bids for this fake left. It's not a fake left. It's a Four Starzzz Shark out of Counterfeit Cash, who was a live or die mare, and the fake left comes the next generation back. And as I said, then you go back to in the pocket as well. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. You just keep going back, and they're lovely, lovely mares. You don't get a lot of fake left mares in Australia anymore.
They're starting to dwindle off, I suppose, the old fake left.
Yeah, great cross, great champion sire. Darren, thank you very much, mate.
No worries, mate. Thank you very much.